I promise not to take your time. We're gonna be stopping around 9 p.m. West African time. And quickly, I know it's been quite a while we had a meeting like this, and this is basically because basically about my work schedule is become it has become more intense, right? So I barely have time to host trainings like this, but I'll try my best to keep up with consistency. I'll try my best to do that. And also I discovered that a lot of persons don't respond positively to meetings like this. Right. So just okay. So imagine now just 9 persons are on the call, including me. Well, it's understandable. Not everybody wants what you're looking for. You know what you're looking for, right? So we're gonna focus on what we're looking for, and that's why we're on this call tonight. So tonight I want to just talk a little about some things, then I'll give you guys the permission to ask me questions. I hope that's fine. I hope that's fine. So the thing is, when we talk about lead generation, most people don't understand that lead generation hinges around um four important framework, right? And the first framework which I'll be sharing tonight known as um knowing about knowing about your current lead flow, right? So I'm using um Alex Omozi's 100 million offer, and I'm using it to create a lead generation framework. So now from here you can see that to diagnose your current lead flow, you need to ask yourself this question: do people know about you? So do people actually know about you? That's the question. Do people know about you? Do they know about you? And when we talk about knowing about you, we're talking about awareness. How many people know about you? How many people know about you? Some of you on your WhatsApp status now, like when you check your WhatsApp account, your contact list on WhatsApp, you just have barely 100 persons there, or maybe 50 persons. Those are the only number of persons that know you, and you cannot sell to people that you don't know. It will be difficult, right? Now, so that's the first thing. Now, the second one is, do they want to learn more? Do they have an interest in whatever you are putting out there? That's the second thing. Do they want to learn more? Now, the third one is, do they trust you? Do they trust you? And if people don't trust you, they can't buy from you. Do you understand? If they don't trust you, they can't give you their money. So if they don't trust you, what are you doing to make them to trust you? And the fourth one is, do they take action? Do they take action? This is your conversion. So you can see how you take them. The journey is, see the framework: awareness, interest, belief, and conversion. So if people are not aware of what you're selling, if they are not interested, if they don't trust you, they will not be able to take action. That's the summary of it. So if you have awareness, if you're able to create awareness, if your prospects have interest in what you're promoting and they believe in you, there's no way you won't have a good conversion. Do you understand? So you need to fix this. So you need to ask yourself, at what level am I experiencing turbulence? Am I experiencing a downflow, right? A downflow or weakness in this framework that I've been giving to you guys tonight. Do you understand? So that's it. Now the second one is, you need to build a lead system. You need to build a lead system. And when we talk about build a lead system, it's very easy. We are talking about a lead magnet. So you can see, craft a magnetic offer. You need to craft a magnetic offer. Your lead magnet must answer this question: what result can I get for free that makes me want to pay for the rest? Are you understanding, guys? This is the question your lead magnet must answer. What result can I get for free that makes me want to pay for the rest? This is the question your prospect are asking. So if you're going to give a lead magnet to your prospect, you need to ask yourself this question: if they get this thing for free, will it make them to pay for whatever I'm promoting? So it means that your lead magnet must be so good, very good, so much so that it's able to compel them to pay for whatever you're selling to them. Are you understanding? So you need to create a lead magnet. And examples of lead magnets, these are examples: free checklists, that is do it yourself, right? This do it yourself. Free audits done with you. Free trial done for you. Free code, service based, mini training, education based. And for me, if I'm going to advise you to do some, I mean, to create a lead magnet, I would advise that it is geared towards mini training. And I'm saying this with all form of astute and what's the word now? I'm very sure, that's just the word. I'm very sure and certain that this is the best way to get people. Why? Because when you host a mini training, you are trying to educate people, right? You are trying to inform them, and you're trying to position yourself as an authority in that field or in that niche. Do you understand? So when you host a training, people will begin to trust you. They will know that this person knows his or her onions. So you need to find a way to create a lead magnet that is directed towards mini training. And because this is education based, so this is what I advise you to do. Now, let's look at the formula for your lead magnets. Now look at big promise, short time, no risk. Big promise, short time, no risk. So what's the big promise? If I'm going to ask now, for somebody that is selling, I don't know, let me ask somebody who would like to answer a question here first. Let me not make it generalistic. If you want to answer a question, just raise up your hands. You want to answer a question, you want me to talk to you, just raise up your hands. Okay. Never precious. Okay, I'll give you the mic now. I want to ask you a question because I want to check if you really understand what I'm teaching you guys tonight. Do you understand? So now when we talk about big promise, what do you think big promise is? What are you promoting first? Unmute your mic. Unmute your mic. Make sure your environment is not a noisy, you're not in a noisy environment.
Yes,
I'll be,
yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
yes, good evening.
Okay, thank you very much for the opportunity, sir. So, sir, actually, I'm based on promoting the UMM course.
Okay. So now, what do you think is the big promise here when promoting the EMM course?
Sir, in general, the big promise is because obviously the main goal for promoting the UMM course is for the people who are buying to use it in making income for themselves. So the big promise there is once you get it, then even if you have been earning money or less or none at all, you will start earning more than you want to earn. So that's the big promise.
All right. So what you are saying now is confusing. Do you know why it's confusing? Let me explain. When you are okay, Charity, I'm going, just wait, mute your mic. Let me speak with Charity. Charity, you're raising your hands, or mute your mic and speak.
The big promise there is that I will say you want to make at least 100 to 500K on a weekly basis. If you're sure this is for you, it's not too small for you, you can accept it. That is what I feel is the big promise.
Can you imagine? I'm clapping for you. Do you notice I was clapping for you? You are on point. Awesome, awesome. Now, do you understand now? Promise. Do you understand when we talk about the big promise? Because see, let me tell you something. That's why you almost understand the principle of copywriting. In copywriting, the goal of copywriting is to bring clarity to your customers. Do you understand? You don't need to make it big. See, look at the way she stated it: simple, precise, and on point. So the big promise now is that. So let me put it here: big promise, 100k 500. So this is for Nigerians. If you're a Ghanaian, you can convert it to CDs. So this is the big promise, or you can put it per month. This is the big promise. This is the big promise. Do you understand? Because this person now, maybe he's currently doing a 9 to 5 job and his pay is 70 or 60,000 or 80,000, and he's looking for an extra stream of income. And you're telling him that, you see, with this stuff, with this business, you can earn as much as 100 to 500,000 naira per month, which is possible. Do you understand? You're not trying to exaggerate the figures. No, this thing is possible. It's something that a lot of persons have made money from it. You understand? Now, the next thing after this, I'm giving you a formula. So this is the formula. Now, and of course, it's not me that got this formula. I got it from Alex Omozi. Now, the second thing you need to consider is short time. Short time. So how long do you think is possible? Okay, so I think I made a mistake here. I put per month, so I've given you guys a clue. So this is the big promise: make 100 to 500,000, right? Short time. So who can help me? Short time. Short time. What will short time be? Who can help me? Paula Long. You're raising your hands.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'm called Paula, connecting from Cameroon. So, when we talk about the big promise and the short time, you can give something like 21 days. I always choose 21 days because um, I draw my inspiration from the mother hen when he wants to hatch its chicks. Despite the fact that they're not seeing results, they're still there, consistent for that 21 days. So you always make them to understand that if a hen with a small brain can sit for 21 days and master something, what about you? You are a human. You can think. That means if you focus for that 21 days, you even achieve more than your big promise.
Wow, 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 wow. Awesome. Awesome. Are you guys learning something tonight? Did, did, did you understand what she said? Or should she repeat herself again? Okay, let me just help her for some persons that don't understand. Now she's giving, we're talking about this short time here. What should it be? Because we're trying to create an offer, right, for our prospects. We've started with a big promise. The big promise now is 100k to 500k, right? Now, short time, which is very important. And she said that 21 days for her is 21 days. Why? Because she believes that from the principle of a hen, right? A hen that wants to hatch its chick, it takes at least 21 days, right? And if a hen can go through that process, a hen that does not have, I mean, the kind of complexity, I mean, when it comes to our brain capacity, it doesn't have that, but is able to undergo that process for 21 days to hatch an egg. And what about we humans? Can't we not just stay on something for 21 days? Is there no a possibility for us to, you understand, generate that amount of money within 21 days? And that's good. Well, we all have our timing. But what I would advise you is that now that's what works for her. Please mute your mic if your mic is on. Mute your mic so that will not pull you out of the call. Mute your mic. Rita, can you mute your mic? So what I'm going to advise you is when you are going to whenever you want to put timing to your offer, make sure that it is realistic. Do you understand? So if I'm going to put 50,000, let's say 50,000 naira, 50,000 naira in 21 days. So let me say 50 50,000 naira in 21 days. Is this feasible? Very, is this feasible? Very. Rita, can you mute your mic? Don't allow me to put you out, please. Please mute your mic. So so now look at this is 50,000 in 21 days, right? So is this feasible? Very achievable. 100,000 in 21 days. I will not say this is feasible. 100,000, no, it is not feasible. 21 days, not feasible. So I will not advise you. So if you want to use 21 days, you can see 50,000. Do you understand? 100,000, you can see within 30 days, 30 to 90 days. 30 to 90 days. Do you understand? So 100K, 30 to 90 days. And you can do the same for others. Do you know why? So that somebody will not say that and you told him 30 and 21 days and have not been able to make the money. Now, another thing you need to check is some persons are not serious in this life. And I'm sorry, I say this with all sincerity and humility. A lot of persons are not serious. Why? Look at now, some of you now, look at the number of persons on this call, right? I checked the people that read my message. I had over 1,000 plus people that saw that message. But look at the number of persons on this call. So it can tell you, you can measure the level of dexterity that people want to get results, right? So for me, if I'm going to judge who are the most serious people in that group that really need who that are really in need of getting results, I'll see the people that came on this call. That's the way I judge things, right? So not everybody have that desire to make more money. Do you understand? Some persons just want to do it because everybody is doing it, and it is called the bandwagon effect. Do you know what the bandwagon effect means? It means that when, for example, now people are buying iPhone 17. I think that's the latest iPhone, and everybody wants to buy it. Everybody wants to buy it. Everybody wants to have it by all means. So that is bandwagon effect. And let me explain bandwagon effect again. Have you gone to the bank before? You want to go to the ATM and you're on that queue, and you just notice that everybody is on one particular queue. What will you do next? Who can tell me? What will you do next? And maybe there's a smaller queue at the other side. Which one will you join? The one that has a lot of persons there, or the one that has just few persons? Which one will you join? Who can tell me? Huh? Anyone?
So,
Precious.
This smaller queue.
Is it the smaller or the longer queue? Which one will you join?
sir, the longer queue.
Enki, you're a truthful guy. You will go to heaven. Don't worry, you go to heaven. Your seat has been prepared for you in heaven because you are truthful. You will go to the longer queue. That's the truth, because you believe that for everybody to be on this queue, it means that it is working. So you rather go to a longer queue, and that's what happens to a lot of persons. Do you understand? So let's go back. So you need to work on this, your timing. Make sure that it is realistic when selecting a time. So for me, I believe that 50,000 in 21 days is very easy to achieve. Why? Because all you just need to do is to sell to at least three. If you sell to at least three persons, you'll be able to three to five persons, you'll be able to make this money, right? Very easy. So now, what is the risk involved? You must make sure that there is no risk involved. So now let's talk about no risk. Who can help me? When putting out an offer like this, what will be the no risk? Who can help me? Who can help me? Just if you know, you just raise up your hands. I want this class to be more of interaction, right? Okay. Charity, you can unmute your mic and talk.
The no risk is that you have less money to spend to invest on this business, and then there is no risk of you losing your phone, just your smartphone, your regular data you used to use, because a lot of people use normal regular data on their posting birthday and things. So there's no risk in this business at all. For me, promoting the UMM course, there is no risk in it. So let's Aris, just your time, 2 to 3 hours daily at your convenience to break it down to learn the course and then to start creating content or whatever you will do to promote the sales. So that is just what I will tell them.
Okay, that's good. Good one. Good one, Charity. Paula. Sorry, I normally make a mistake. Paula. All right.
All right, I had something similar with charity, and I'll equally add what they'll be gaining, because human beings always look at their interests and what they'll be benefiting. So I'll equally talk about the knowledge they'll be having. I'll equally talk about um the time spent is equal to the same time they're cashing cruise online. So it is literally no risk. The same money they want to keep that they don't want to invest because they're afraid is the same money they're going to use on data to cash cruise. So why don't you just try? Have you ever been scammed before? Yes, we have been scammed before because we have joined one Ponzi scheme or another. We didn't learn any skill, but with this, we are guaranteed of learning a skill. Communication is a skill. There are some people that cannot even communicate properly. But if you plug into this, you can better express yourself, you gain your self-esteem, you will learn something.
Hmm,
So that is all I
beautiful.
have to add.
Paula, I have a question for you. So
Yes,
prior
sir.
to affiliate marketing, were you this confident? Were you this astute speaker? Were you this kind of person that you're fluent when communicating with people? Were you like this before? Just be sincere.
An
Or
honest
something
answer. I was someone that was shy. I could not even
are you
take a
guys
stand.
listening?
Like I was
Are
a
you listening?
people pleaser. I was a
Okay,
people pleaser. Like if we're in the hall, they ask a
okay.
question, I will not even raise my hand, even if I know the answer. Like they're not to talk of when they even point me out and I have a different idea of viewing that same thing. And majority people are saying this. I was just like, I'm just
Hmm,
just struggling to blend in. But
hmm,
after coming in contact with this UMM, I like learned that I need to take my grounds, even if I'm the only one saying something. I just need to stay focused to it.
hmm. Beautiful. Beautiful. How much have you made so far?
Mm, So far, so good.
I saw you
Let me
sharing
see.
something online the other day. How much have you made so far?
This current price challenge or in general?
No, total, just total.
Okay, total that is over 3 million naira, approximately 1.5 francs CFA,
Wow,
excluding the price challenge to reward.
wow. Are you guys hearing? So if she's speaking like this, I want you guys to draw your ears very well, especially if you've not made any sale. She's speaking from
This summer.
experience. Do you understand? Thank you so much, Paula. See, let me tell you guys, when we talk about no risk, they have said like they've said everything in my heart. But let me just add this. When we talk about no risk, we are talking about that whatever they are going to get involved in, they are not going to be afraid of losing anything. There is nothing to lose in this, right? So, for example, you are coming into a business like this business will make you better. Just like what she said, beyond even the money, you are becoming a better person. There's a transformation going, a mental transformation. In fact, you will begin to take your financial life serious. I'm telling you. Because the moment you make your first $1 online, something shifts in your mind. You know that there is a high possibility of making $10 and making $100 and making right $1,000, and from there $1 million. You just know something, like it just seems like a veil is just taken away from your face and you can see clearly. Now, secondly, this thing makes you to, there's this confidence. Do you understand? You cannot speak with confidence. You can interact with people. Thirdly, you know that there is nothing to lose. So I mean, if people start saying, and let me tell you, the first opposition you're gonna get is from your family members, your friends, your siblings. They are coming for you. I'm telling you, they will come for you. They will tell you, what are you posting? What are you talking about? And all that. But I can tell you, if you're able to overcome that stigma, that stereotype, you're going to succeed in business. And it will change. She said that she was a people pleaser, like people's pleaser. You understand? Like people that every time you just want to be in people's good books, right? You're a nice person. Well, this business will make you to have a thick skin. Do you understand? A thick skin, because a lot of persons will come into your DM. Some persons will tell you, "Hey, scammer, this." Will you say because somebody told you a scammer, you will not do you will not do the business again? No. Do you understand? Some persons will insult you. They'll say you are lying, you are telling lies. This. What's your business? You're making you just overlook them. If you can mute them, you mute them. If you can block them, you block them. Simple. And you focus on yourself. Are you understanding? So you need to know that the goal of this business is to make you a better person. That's the goal. That's the goal. Let me tell you, affiliate marketing is not the end of business, online business, but I can tell you that it is one of the easiest business that you can do out there that will give you money quickly. I can tell you this for a fact. YouTube monetization and all those stuff, you will suffer. Sorry, I'm not insulting anybody. I'm not trying to make it hard for you guys, but I'm just being sincere because I've done almost everything online. There is nothing you will call online now that I've not done. Do you understand? And I'm speaking from my wealth of experience. If you're going to do YouTube monetization, right? You're faceless YouTube and all that. You're going to post consistently for this. You have to create content and keep posting and posting. And even when the money starts coming, it won't just come like that. But when it comes to selling online, especially affiliate marketing, you determine how much you will make. Is that true? Yes. So if I want to make $1,000 now, I can choose to tell myself, all I just need to know is how much profit am I making for a product, from a product, right? Then I multiply by the number of persons I need to sell to. That's all. That's all. That's all. And I will be focused on it. That's all. That's all. But if you're going to be doing so when it comes to online selling, you are in control of it. But when it comes to other platforms like YouTube, Amazon, all those things, you are not in control of it. They can choose not to pay you, and you will just be there crying. Do you understand? So you must make sure that your prospects experience no risk. Do you understand? They have nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose. So this is just an example, but of course I've given you guys an example here, so there's no need for this. So you can see that um you can see make 50. So let's just use something realistic, 100 to 500K in the next 30 to 90 days, right? So this is as a complete newbie. So this as a complete newbie means that they don't even see, it's like everybody that is starting is a newbie. So they will see themselves in this picture. When the person sees that this is the big promise, 100 to 500, wow, this is big. They will start imagining themselves in this. Now the next thing is 30 to 90 days. Wow. So it means that in the next 3 months I can actually achieve this. And the third one is I'm a newbie. Wow. So I can actually make this as a newbie. Do you understand? So that's it. You don't need this funneling and all that. Don't worry. I'm not going to teach you guys that today. So the next thing you need to do is you're going to select either a paid organic channel, right? So it's what I just mean simply. I mean, simply means your social media handle. Which one are you going to use? Are you using Facebook, YouTube, email, local community or partnerships, or posting value daily? So let me just explain. For when it comes to selling online, when it has to do with selling online, from my wealth of experience, I can tell you that the best platforms to use, you should use at least two platforms. One for lead generation, one for closing, right? One for lead generation. So one for lead generation, and another one for what? One for closing sales. So that's how I picture mine. And for lead generation, I make sure that I use something like what they call it, like Facebook or Facebook, IG, IG or TikTok. This for lead generation, right? Then for closing sales, I use WhatsApp. Do you understand? Are you understanding? So, but if I'm going to select which is the best for me, which is the easiest for me, I'll select two. I'll select either TikTok. In fact, I'll select TikTok first before Facebook. Facebook has a large number of persons there that might be interested in what you're selling, but the rate at which people go viral is quite slim compared to TikTok. TikTok is faster. One day I put out a tweet. How many people are following me on X? Are you following me on X? If you're following me on X, raise your hand. Let me see. So one day I put out a tweet there, and I was saying that it is possible for you to gain. Okay, Paula said she's following me. Yes. Okay. So I put out a tweet there, and I said that it is possible for you to go viral in 30 days. All you need to do is to post 50 videos every day. And guess what? People started attacking me. Some person said, it is not true. You are lying. Even have you done it before? All that. Do you know why? Because the human mind, let me tell you, when you are dealing with people that have a scarcity mindset, that's how they think. They think, yeah, there's always a close, like more like the door of their mind is closed, so they cannot see what you are saying. Do you understand? So they could not assimilate what I was putting out there. I was speaking from experience, and I was speaking from other people's experience, right? I know a guy that was posting videos every day, 50. He's a musician. I had to put the video out there, 50 videos every day. And let me tell you what he was just doing. He would just, one minute video, like a minute video. He said he will spend 2 hours. He spent 2 hours every day for that, because he couldn't spend, like, he didn't have the funds to promote his music. So he would just put his camera, and he would wear he would just wear his clothes and just start dancing, right? His song would just be playing at the background. Then he would put a caption like, you understand? God is good. God is great. Guys, how are you doing today? You understand? What's up? What's your plan for the month? Do you understand? All those kind of stuff. And he was doing that every day till currently. I think he has over 1.8 million followers on TikTok. And the guy has made lots of money from his music. He was sharing this. He said, if you are broke, if you don't have money, you have time. You have time. So if you're telling me that you cannot post videos of yourself, even if you are not talking, you're not saying anything, you can just put a nice caption there, right? You can put a nice caption there. Guys, what are you doing to make money? You understand, this season? Are you noticing that? You can just put like, are you noticing that the price of fuel is increasing every day? You understand? Just create engagement. That's the goal. And you can just be dancing, you can just be walking, you can just be looking. You understand? Just do. If you can't speak, just put yourself out there. Put yourself out there. Why are you not putting yourself out there? Why are you not putting yourself out there and you're expecting money to come? How do you expect people to see you? How do you expect them to even interact with you? It's not possible. Do you understand? So you can't tell me that you don't have money and you're scared. Who will flog you? Let me tell you now, every one of us here, we are mature. There is nobody that is a small child there. Do you understand? There's nobody that is a small child here. We are all mature. Some of you are already parents. You understand? So who will flog you? Who is shouter? If anybody is telling you nonsense, just block them. Focus on yourself. Do you understand? So you need to use one a lead generation channel. I mean, one social media channel for lead generation and another one for closing sales. And I prefer using WhatsApp for closing sales. And I'll advise that you either use TikTok or Facebook, but preferably TikTok. Then you can also use paid ads if you have money for paid ads. You can run Facebook ads, you can run Google search, YouTube, TikTok, right? So if you have money, or if you don't have money, just focus on this organically. So you're going to be posting value every day, right? Post value every day. Make sure you're posting on your WhatsApp and you're posting on your lead generation channel. And what else again? So so basically that's what you're gonna do. So what you're going to do next now is to make sure that you create at least a lead magnet. You have to choose a lead magnet that solves a micro problem, right? You need a lead magnet that solves a micro problem. So what kind of lead magnet can you create? You can create webinars, right? Webinars. What we are doing right now is a webinar. Do you understand? In as much as it is not well spelled out, right? Like I did not put out slides and all that, but this is more like a webinar. I'm teaching you guys something. So you can do a webinar, put and focus on one thing. So you can focus on either lead generation, can focus on lead generation, can focus on closing, can focus on closing, can focus on lead nurturing, can focus on lead nurturing, sorry, nurturing. You can focus on AI. AI. Do you understand? You can focus on YouTube monetization. You can focus on that. You can, if you can build landing pages, of course, you can also focus on that landing pages and all that. Just pick one thing and teach there, right? And give them and make sure that you upsell them with your program. Now, the next thing is build a two-page funnel. Now, I will not advise you to do this. This is how Americans do theirs, but I will not advise you to do this. Why? Because I've discovered that we Africans, we don't have time. We are impatient. Do you understand? So if you build a two-page funnel, some persons don't have that luxury of time to start reading your funnel. Do you understand? So rather, you should have an optimized link, have an optimized WhatsApp link. Every one of you should have an optimized WhatsApp link. You understand? So make sure that you have that. If you don't know how to do that, just go online and search for how to create a WhatsApp link. Do that. Then pick one traffic source, right? Pick one traffic source. Then track your cost per lead, conversion rates, and your follow-up speed. Most of you don't follow up your leads. You don't also check your conversion rates, right? So your conversion rate is actually how fast do you close people, right? What's your percentage conversion rates? So let's say that you have over 100 leads right now. Do you understand? If you make three sales from that, if you make three sales from 100 leads, it means that your conversion rate is what? 3%. Do you understand? 3% conversion rate. So, and you need to also have a structure or framework for your follow-up. Cost per lead means how much do I make for one lead? How much do I make, or how much did I make for one lead? You understand? So that's where we're going to be stopping tonight. I hope this was helpful. If you have a question, ask me and I will answer. I'll just take two questions. Two questions, I will be done for the night. You're welcome, Paula. You're welcome. I hope you are. Paula, can you unmute your mic? I hope the last sales challenge you want something. Did you win
Yeah,
anything?
the last sales challenge, I won something 275,000 francs CFA, which was 550,000 naira.
Wow, that's huge. That's quite
Yes.
huge. Congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations.
you. Thank
You're just
you.
cashing out like this. You're cashing out small, small like this, and you're not even, hey, you're doing well. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Thank you,
Well done.
boss.
By 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 God's grace, we'll come to Cameroon early. Um, maybe first to, let's see, either January, February, might come to Cameroon because we wanted coming this period, but because of getting a visa and all that, Cameroon is kind of difficult. I don't know why. I don't know why the immigration this thing. I don't know why the immigration service there is quite strict, but we are working on that. We'll come there very soon, and we're going to host a compelling event. It's going to be very powerful, very powerful. So just make sure that you have lots of your prospects ready. We're also trying to work on the course to make sure that we have a French course, right? A course that is just, even if it's just basic knowledge on affiliate marketing, people can understand the rudiments and principles. You understand on how to get started and what they need to do. So well done. You're doing well, Paula. Well done. Okay.
Thank you
So I
very
have,
much.
yeah, you're welcome. So I have two questions. I can see two persons raising their hands. I'm not seeing their hands. Okay, I'm seeing only one person now. Enoch, can you unmute your mic and ask your question? Somebody is saying, can we get the slides? Don't worry, the call is recorded. So don't worry, you have access to the video. I'll send the video to the group so you can have access to it. Somebody said, is 1 year free sub for VO3 still available for Nigerian students? Well, I can't really see that. I don't know. I've not checked that recently, but the last time I checked, it's still available. Paula said, I taught my mentee, and in 2 weeks she got 21,000 likes and 1,000 comments. Wow, massive, massive. Wow, great, great. Yes, if you have a question, just unmute your mic and ask me quickly. I don't need to pick you. Just unmute your mic, ask your question. Is there anyone? Anyone? Teresa, ask your question. Claudette, ask your question. We have 3 minutes more. Just unmute your mic and ask your question. Unmute your mic and ask your question
Hello,
quickly.
sir.
Yes, I
Hello,
can hear
sir.
you. I can hear you.
I just wanted to say something. I want to really appreciate you for your time and everything. I just want to tell you that you shouldn't be discouraged. We are actively following, but at times challenges from network and things make some people not to join. But for me, it has really been a tough time for me since I started affiliate marketing on Digistem. I pray God give me consistency because I
Mm,
was really a newbie to phone, to operating my
yeah.
phone when I joined. And by the grace of God, I've been moving forward and I've been making sales that have been challenged.
Wow.
Though, even presently, my Twitter account, I couldn't follow up because I don't know what I clicked that the whole thing now went off. At times they will say my things have stopped responding. So because of that, I've been like not consistent. Like if you check my account, the names, I don't even know how to retrieve them, especially my old Twitter account that I started with. I don't know how to really go about it. I've watched video and video. You know the twin growth. I followed that one. I got leads there. People were messaging me
Wow.
through that twin growth.
Are you
So I really
serious?
want to reconnect. Yes, seriously. People came to
Mm,
my DM, both affiliates that are people that I see they are top affiliates, but they will come later, they will end up buying a UMM course from me.
mm.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. Business can be challenging, my dear. Business can be challenging. I can tell you that for the past few weeks now, business has been challenging for me too. I'm not just doing one, I'm doing other businesses, and it's not easy. Do you understand? But sometimes it's part of the journey. Do you understand? It's part of the journey, and you just need to keep pushing. You see, for every glory, there is a story. For every glory, there is a story. There's nobody that is carrying a crown, wearing a crown right now that does not have scars. You understand? So that tomorrow, when you are sharing your stories, you tell them, this is what I went through. It was not easy. But the good thing is just remain consistent. Do you understand? If there are bad days, just allow it to be. Try as much as possible to get yourself, you understand, jump up and continue. God will help us all. God will help us all. So, all right. Uh,
Amen.
yeah.
Hello.
Yes. Hello. I can hear you. Yes. Ask your question.
Yes. Good evening, and good evening to everybody. My name is Claudette. I'm from Cameroon. So,
Okay.
yeah, I'm just let me say I joined affiliate marketing since like close to 2 months now, but I've just started posting now on my WhatsApp status. I'm a student of Madame Paola here. She's a very powerful lady, and she's really helping us here in Cameroon. Okay, so
Mm,
and I really appreciate you as well. I'm really happy when she posted this link. I never knew you were the one. She has been sending us link, and I've just been getting a recorded um, class of such like this one. So I'm really pleased to hear her voice
mm,
directly and the class straight. So my first question is: you talk about create a lead magnet, and you give examples of some certain things that we can create a lead
yes.
magnet about. I want to ask if I can also create a lead
Mm,
magnet on designing or computer, like
of
designing
course.
flyers and
Well,
stickers.
of course, of course. If you're good with that, if you don't, if you're a graphic designer, you know graphic designing very well, please do that. Host a training, host a free training. Do you understand? You can host a free
Oh,
training and tell them that you're gonna teach them for 4 days or 3 days on graphic designing, right? For free. They will come in. Do you understand? I think I there was a video I did on how to host WhatsApp trainings. Do you understand? You can do that. When they come in, you teach them for the first day. You're gonna put a disclaimer there. Do you understand? Like maybe towards the end or at the beginning. Okay, towards the end that okay, the next day, the next 2 days will be powerful. That this first day is just the tip of the iceberg. Give them a lot of value. See, give them value so much so that when they will be leaving that first day, they will want to return the next day. In fact, they will invite their friends. Do you understand? So the goal is for you. The goal of for lead magnet or the goal of lead magnet is one to generate leads. Don't forget it. It is not to make sales. It is not to make sales. This is
mhm.
what a lot of person don't understand. They normally make mistake. I mean, when it comes to lead magnet, they think that lead magnet, when you give people lead magnets, they are going to make sales. No, the goal of lead magnet is for you to generate leads. Now, when leads come in, the leads are able to know you because now you begin to speak as an authority in that
Mhm.
niche. People will begin to respect. Wow, so Clouded understand graphic designing like this. I did not know. So everybody will start sharing it on their status. Do you know that I was able to design this flyer? I couldn't do this before. Thank God for my mentor or my coach. Do you understand? And they are putting it out there. Some people say, who taught you? I'm interested. Then you give them the link so that they can post it on their status. Your own link, your own WhatsApp link, not the group link, your WhatsApp link. So they will post it on their status, then they will come to your DM. New people will come into your DM, right? And you're saving their contact. You give them the group link, give them your own link to post on their no, you give them your own link to post on their status. When they post it, then you wait, tell them that after 5 hours or 6 hours, that they should just leave the flyer there or the information on their status. Then after that, then you send the link to them. They join the group. That's what you do for the next 3 days. The third day, after you teach them wherever you want to teach them, then you can now tell them that, well, before we leave, I want to introduce you to you understand, an online business that I've been using as a side hustle. You understand, just to add up to what I'm doing, this skill. And you begin to explain to them, see, let me tell you, you're going to get a lot of persons that will buy from you. Why? Because they now trust you. They know you're not a scammer. See, when you give people things for free, it builds trust. You have given them
Mhm.
value that they would have spent a lot of money to learn. You give them for free. Why wouldn't they buy from you? Why wouldn't they patronize you? In fact, they will want, no, I'm interested. I'm interested. How much? How do I get started? If they don't have the money, they will tell you that, see, don't worry. Next week, I'm going to raise the money. Do you understand? So this is what some persons don't understand. They think that lead magnet is just to, once you give them, people will pay. No, you have to make people see you are dealing with human beings. Always have this at the back of your mind. You are dealing with human beings, and human beings are emotional. Human beings are emotional beings. Do you understand? How that if I'm very nice to you right now, I go all out for you to ensure that you are happy, you are fine. Won't you find a way to also make me happy? Say the truth. Won't you just feel like, no, this guy has gone too far for me. I need to find a way to, you understand, reciprocate. Do you understand? His
Okay.
care, attention. Do you understand? So that's how trust is built. So people will begin to like you, they will begin to trust you, and they now know you. So they can buy from you. That's the see, what I've given you now is just the summary of everything you're doing online. So, but people don't understand
Okay.
this. That's why they don't make sales. Simple.
All
You're
right. Thank you
welcome,
very much.
Paula. Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. And then,
Yeah.
please, another question. I once attended
Okay.
a class of yours where you were talking about, I'm sure, if I've not forgotten, I'm sure bringing up creating ebooks, I'm sure, or creating books for some
Yes.
certain group of people, all the various business, great business people or entrepreneurs that you can actually solve their problems. Please, I don't
Mm.
know, really, I did not really get it well because of network, and then it did not really, I did not really get it well in short. So please, I don't know if I can have that record.
Yeah. Okay. Are you on the group? Are you on my WhatsApp channel?
I know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Good.
Maybe
Okay.
I'm there. I don't know.
Paula, maybe you can give her the link so that she can join. I'll send that video. I have a lot of persons that were able to write ebook with AI, and you won't even know it's AI. There's a guy that made a lot of money. It's called ghostwriting something. I can't remember. The guy made a lot of money from that stuff. I thought that the information is out there, it's infinite, and you need to learn how to use leverage. Do you understand? Leverage is internet, leverage is
Okay.
content. Put it out there and you'll make money.
All right. Thank you. Please, one last question. Please, I hope I'm not asking too
Yes,
much questions.
yes,
Based on if I'm to teach something like on computing like Microsoft, in Microsoft in general, my
yes.
problem is I have been seeing people like you and so many other people doing videos online using their machines, and like what you just did, sharing your screen with us. So my problem is I don't know how to actually do that, like to share screen and do some settings on your screen and show it to people.
Okay, okay, beautiful. Good question. I love your sincerity. Let me tell you something. As an online marketer, one thing that online marketing will do to you is to help you stretch your mind. Do you understand? Where if you are not sure about something, you begin to ask questions. So that's what you're doing right now. You're asking questions, and it's good that I can answer you. But imagine if I was not there to answer you. Imagine if Paula was not there to answer you. Imagine if no one was there to answer you. What will you do? Very easy. Go on YouTube and search for it. How do I do this with my phone? How do I do this with my laptop? YouTube is a university on its own. So you can download Google Meets, right? You can also use screen recorder. There's an app. Just go on Play Store, search for screen recorder, right? Screen recorder app. That app, you can use it to record your screen, right? And you can also indicate arrows, like use arrows to indicate text and other things, symbols, you understand, and annotate some things there. Do you understand? You can just do that. So go on Play Store and download screen recorder and just start playing around with it. You're going to learn a lot of things just by doing that. Do you understand?
All right. Thank you very
And
much.
I'll
Um,
advise you. Yeah, let me advise you again. If you're gonna do Microsoft computer and all those things, it means that you're trying to limit your audience. I'm sorry, but let me just help you out. You're trying to limit your audience. You're
okay.
trying to specifically select a niche for yourself, and it means that it's going to affect your target audience. So you're selecting only people that can, because I know that Microsoft, I think, is basically for people that can use laptops. Is that right? Computer, laptops, true or false?
Yeah.
So it means that not
Yeah.
everybody can do that. Not everybody can do that because a lot of persons want flexibility. They want to know. I mean, that's why the smartphone is there. With your smartphone, you can do
Mm.
everything. You don't need to buy a camera with your smartphone because your smartphone has a camera. Do you understand? So you should find a way to narrow down your trainings in such a way that everyone can do it. As long as they have a smartphone, they can do this thing. So that's how you should be thinking. Do you understand?
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I need I want to ask. Okay. Can I want to answer?
Teresa, you have finally unmuted your mic. Okay, question
Okay.
quickly, quickly, quickly.
All right. Good evening, everyone. I
Yes,
want
good
to say
evening.
thank you. Thank you for this lesson that you've just given us. I'm Teresa from Nigeria. I've been trying to make consistent sales on this DigiStem and promoting the UMM course. I've been having issue with TikTok because if I post, they'll say your video is violating TikTok. I'm not generating much lead these days, so I'm really having issues with. And then my Twitter account was banned. I have to start all over. All those kind of things. What do you advise that I do so that I'll be getting consistent leads and not just going
Okay,
having all these issues up and
Teresa.
down?
All
Yes.
right, Teresa. First, just note this: it is not your village people that is doing you. Do you understand? So that you not start playing any village person that is doing it die by fire. No, your village people that is doing you. So what you need to understand is first, every platform they have what is called policy. They have policy and they have their policies. Their policies are what governs the platform, the way people interact with that platform. Do you understand? So you need to ask yourself, what am I doing that is actually making these people feel that I'm violating their terms and conditions or their policies. Paula said, I cost my village people for my 25 watts. It is true. Actually, village people can be there. They are real, oh, village people are real, but it is well. So that's when you're experiencing bans regularly, then you know it's village people. But if it just happens once, twice, three times, just calm down. So go back, go on TikTok and read their policy. I want you to do this now, this night. Go on TikTok and X, that's Twitter. Go there and read their policies. Read it. Then ask yourself, what am I doing that is actually violating their policies? Most times we don't read their policies and we just start posting content. And it's wrong. Do you understand? It's wrong. You can't just come into my house like that. I cannot just allow you to enter into my house and you just put your leg on the table and you start acting anyhow. Do you understand? You will start acting like you're the owner of the house. You take your leg and be putting on the table that I'm eating. How will you feel if somebody does that? Won't you slap the person? That's what happens when you violate people's policies. You just enter TikTok and you're just posting any kind of video. They will warn you and they will take down your account. So you need to do that tonight. Do you understand? Now, while you are going through this, the next thing you need to find out, what can I do? What are the other things I can do now while I'm still waiting for how to recover my account? Do you understand? So there are times like that. There was a time WhatsApp banned my account. Then it was serious. I've shared it here. I shared it here one time. I had over 1,000 plus leads that day, and they banned my account. And imagine that leads were still trying to enter. The link was still functional, but they couldn't enter because WhatsApp banned my account. What did I do? Simply, I had to think fast. I'd already sent a message to them. You understand? Like, please restore my account. I'm sorry if I violated your policy. This, and I was thinking, what should I do? And immediately I went, registered a new SIM. I bought a new SIM, put it on my phone, and I went back to that link that I put out there that people were entering through that link. I had to edit the link and put my new number, and people started coming into that. That's it. That's it. Instead of me to be weeping over the spilled milk, right? I had to think of another way to keep moving. Do you understand? So by the time I was already working on this new what they call it, WhatsApp, right? WhatsApp had unbanned my account. So what did I do? I started using two accounts. Simple. And it made the work very easy for me. So you have to look for a way out. Ask yourself, can I start posting more WhatsApp? Since my contents are not going, I mean, they are not functional right now on X and TikTok. Maybe I should just move to WhatsApp and start posting there, or maybe I should just try Facebook. You understand? So do that. But tonight, go through and every one of you should do that. Go through TikTok policy, X, WhatsApp policy, so that you won't violate them. I hope I've answered your question, Terry.
Yes, thank you very much. You've answered my question. And sir, please, I want to ask: once people start making
All right.
buying from you, how can you make them make sales? Because sometimes it will not look like you've introduced them to a business, and then they're not getting results. Some, I don't even know whether they're actually going through the course or something. But how can you just like you two, you're just
And
new and you're trying to,
what you do is, yes,
and then
yes. Let me help you out because of time.
okay.
Let me help you out because of time. You can create a WhatsApp group. You can call it a mentorship community where you guide them, right? You guide them. But irrespective of that, you can also give them my WhatsApp link, the WhatsApp channel link. They can
Okay.
join calls like this. Imagine if you're a newbie and you just come on a call like this, and you have that liberty to ask me questions. Just imagine. Just imagine. Do you understand? There are certain questions that you cannot answer, but I can answer, and I can guide them through, like, just online like this. They can ask that. Even if they don't ask questions, they just listening. They can pick one or two things to start doing to become more effective in their business. Do you understand? So that's how to reduce it. Mhm.
Hello.
Yes. Who is that?
I'm sorry for this question. I don't know. I don't know if you can help me with when are we going to have such class like this, please?
I can't hear you. What do you say?
Okay, I'm saying that I'm sorry to ask a question again that I know maybe time is catching you up. I wish to know your name, please, and
And my what? I can't get. I don't know. Is it my network or my network?
Please, can you tell me more on the low views? Because I'm really getting low views on TikTok.
Low views where?
On
Low views where?
on TikTok,
On TikTok. How many videos do you post a day?
I post 3 videos sometimes. Two
Okay. What's your highest view per day?
a day, maybe 100 and something, 100 something.
The thing is
Like
that most of
some,
most of you don't most of you don't most of you don't understand TikTok. Calm down, calm down. Your blood is hot. Calm down. Most of you don't understand TikTok. TikTok is a community-based platform. It thrives on community. So it is not just all about posting. Are you really engaging with other people's content? Are you engaging with their content? Are you dropping valuable comments in their content? Are you joining live? When you see a live session like that, do you join there and draw value? Do you understand? When you are doing those engagements like that, TikTok will say, ah, no, no, this is our customer. This person is actually patronizing us. Is helping us to make this platform, you understand, stay what was the word now, to last long, right? So why don't we just find a way to promote this person? So the more you are doing those things, right, the more you are doing those things, the more you are gaining visibility. Paula Lam, I see she said post around 11 p.m., 1 p.m., 6 a.m., join live, gift, like, share, comments. So do you understand? For me, I don't even believe timing is even everything. You can post anytime. For me, just look for what works best for you. And the major thing is focus on engagement, engage with people. Do you understand? Build community, interact with people, interact with them, go join their life, share their this thing, repost, comment. Let me tell you, if your comment has over 200 likes, do you know that you gain more visibility? The number of people that will go on your profile to check your profile and check your videos, and they'll begin to watch them, it will also increase. Do you understand? Okay,
Okay,
so
thank you.
I think I'll call it a night now because it's already getting late. It's already 9:21 here, and I had to forsake my evening meal for this. I had to forsake it. So I will be calling it a night now. If you have any question, you can leave it because I gave an opportunity since to ask questions for people to ask questions. People did not want to ask. It's now that the thing is now sweeting everybody. All right. So I will call it a night. So what will happen is that for those persons that have questions, what you're going to do is try as much as possible to come early. If you join the call early, you're going to ask me questions and I'll respond. What's the question? IBK. You said you asked the question. What's the question you asked? Okay. Lucky said that he wants me to hold a class on prompt engineering. If everybody wants that, I will do that. I will do that. I will host a class on that. Okay. Okay. IBK is asking for the VO3 if it's still available. I replied you. I said I don't really know about that, but you can check it, try it out. I put out a video there. So you can try it out, check it. It's still available. It should still be available for Nigerians. So who again asked the question? I'm not seeing any other question. I think I've answered all questions. Okay. Dina, please can I get the link to your organic lead generation on Facebook? I'll send that to the group. I'll send that to the group. Okay, guys. Have a lovely night rest. Take care of yourself and good night for now.